Yo, what it do, fellas? Welcome back to another video. Now let's stay on this left stick subject because I feel like job's not done. I still gotta show you guys the inputs with the controller and everything, and some animations and what the difference are between the two. Just a little bit more in depth, so let's get to it. Now, first of all, the basics, just in case you guys aren't confused. Again, agile, dribble, and strafe, both of them. I'm not eat by themselves or whatever you guys do. Both of them, you cannot make them work looking away from your opponent's goalie. You always have to look at their net. Doesn't matter where you're at. You can be looking this way. If you try to agile dribble, it's just gonna flip you around. So you have to look at their net. It will never work without it. I mean, it'll work, you'll do stuff, but you're not gonna. There's no. I feel like all the good stuff about agile is looking at the opponent's net. So that's first of all. That goes with strafe or agile dribble, right? So either one of those has to be looking at the opponent's net. All right, first of all, guys, LB, which is L1 on PlayStation, I think. This kind of dribbling is the strafe dribble, right? Now, when it comes to the strafe, fellas, it's usually only done with one foot, the strong foot. That's purely no matter where he goes, left, right, up, down, left, right, whatever. So it's always the strong foot, as you can see. Now, agile dribble is done with both feet, as you can tell. And there's so many different animations that you can tell, like you might know are useful sooner or later. And I'm gonna show you how to bring some of them out. And the reason why it's important is because you might need one for a certain time and the other for another time. And this is pretty much the reason why I'm talking about this. All right, now here's the reason why it's important. The agile dribble can do a croqueta, and LB cannot. It will be a simple, tight control when you cut to the left, as you can see, because it always stays on the strong foot. Now, agile dribble will do a whole croqueta, as you can tell, right there. So, it's a weird one, but it does like a weird croqueta, but it's a croqueta, you know, somewhat, in a way. Yeah, it is. So, that's the difference. Sometimes you might need to pull out la croqueta, or sometimes you'll need to just keep it tight. Now let's say you want to pull la croqueta, you know, pretty often. You need to focus on which player you're using. If most players are right-footed, so it makes it simple to know. If he's right-footed, you're gonna want to hold agile first. For me, I hold agile first, and then I do it. That's and I like to do sharp cuts because sometimes like a 90 degree doesn't fully work, so I like to do a sharp to the left. You know, sharp to the left. Sharp to the left, hold it, sharp to the left. Because if you do a tiny angle, yes, it's nice sometimes. Sometimes you get like a clean version where like the ball keeps moving forward at the same time, but it might not work all the time. So I like to just do a sharp cut. You know, agile dribble, boom, cut, hold it, cut, hold it, cut, hold it, cut, you know, and you'll pull that one off. Now there's still more, guys, so let's keep going. All right, now let's talk about the other direction, because remember, he's right-footed. If the player's right-footed and you go to the left, towards his left, you will pull off a la croqueta, like a weird little slide. Now, if you do the opposite direction, remember, he's right-footed, so he's not gonna do a la croqueta unless his left foot is on it. But if he's dribbling with his right foot in the moment, if you go towards his right, he's gonna do more like an evade, as you can see. So that's the difference, man. And the thing is, they both do it. You know, they both do it. The only difference is that LB will always use his strong foot, and he won't do a croqueta. He'll evade with his, you know, he'll evade, keep it close, go left, right, you know. He will do all of that. The only difference is that agile dribble can, you know, go backwards, forwards, for example. You can evade this way, you can croqueta this way. You know, you can kind of experiment with the animations until you know how to bring any of them out whenever you want. Yeah, I'm gonna show you another example. For like I've been saying, a left-footed player, normally this croqueta would only work. This only works for the Maria and left-footed players. They'll be looking this way, and you can pull off la croqueta downwards like that. Right-footed players cannot do that because this, you know, it's not their angle. They will evade instead. For example, see, they will evade because their strong foot is on that side, but they will do a la croqueta to the left, as you can see. All right, now let's talk about this. Let's keep it. I'm gonna show you guys even the simple stuff. Not everything has to be out, you know, crazy, but it can be used for something so important like this, and it can win you the space. This is an important situation right here. Now remember, when you're dribbling, if you don't press anything, the player can use his left foot or his right foot sometimes when he's dribbling. Now if you want to keep the ball safe and you want to give him your shoulder, with LB, since it's only strong foot only, remember Jorginho's right footed, he'll push it to his right, and it's kind of harder for the player to reach. You'll see in this moment that that's the reason why I actually went past him. Now we'll go back. We'll go back and see if it plays it. Watch. You'll notice it now in full speed. Very tiny little things, right? But that's how I want the space right there. And we missed it in that spot. But valuable little tiny things, man. Tiny things sometimes are what make the difference. All right, this clip has a lot going on. But check this out. All right, we start with LB, right? Strafe. Strafe. Strafe again. Agile backwards. Passed. Shot. Boom. There you go. I'm actually going to put this one in slow-mo real quick again. I'm going to press space bar. All right, so we got the ball, right? Pay attention. We're at the strafe, right? We go down. Evade towards his right. Down again. Evades with his right again. And I think we actually just evade up one more time. We didn't fake it on that one. Agile dribble backwards because it's quick on the turns to go back, and then boom, we shoot, and that's it. A lot going on right there, but it's just a lot of like mind games, man. With the straight dribble, boom, exit, left, exit. Did it like twice. All right, this one was actually pretty sick as well. Just a lot going on, man. When you're comfortable with the animation somewhat, it helps to pretty much you have full control of some certain tight situations, like in that moment, and you can just pull off some crazy passes. They come in and try to press you right here, just LB again, and then that was all LB. I didn't even use agile in that moment. So again, that strong foot, man, it feels like you got a lot of control on that player when you're using that strong foot. So give it a shot, do your thing, move left, right, and I sprint after that because I saw the exit and the space, so I went for the pass. This dribbling sequence is actually pretty legit. Check this out right here. All right, and we threw. That was sick. It's something simple, but I used it in that moment as well. In the beginning, it was all left stick, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yep. And then in this moment, this is when I started incorporating the LB, moving a little bit. Took that cut again. It's, sheesh. It keeps the ball close. If you don't want to run into him in that little tight space, you can tap LB for the moment or hold it. Boom, boom, boom. Get out, get in, and we sprint out and we pass it. Nice. All right, another goal, bro. Same thing. We got the ball with the Butra right here. And again, he's right-footed. I can easily evade. Boom, right away. Saw the pass, and we're through. Simple as that, man. Just when you know what foot is going to be the dominant foot with what button, sometimes it just helps. And I think even agile could have done it there. But since LB is a little bit tinier control, I prefer it sometimes. This was actually clean, guys. Adama's the evade king. Check this out. All right, watch to see if you catch it. It's like very subtle. Boom. We pass it. And that's all she wrote. That was it. That was it. The tiny little thing. So let's slow it down. Let's put it in slow-mo. The timing is important as well, I didn't do it too late. I made sure I waited the perfect amount of time till I felt like I had it right. Boom. Right there. And we passed it. If you did it too early there, maybe you would have lost some pace and it wouldn't have worked. All right, this clip right here, bro, I don't even think I can explain it because there's a bunch of random stuff going on. I was kind of free flowing it. So yeah, we're doing a foot chest qualifier. Yeah, I was on the zone with my boy, man. I had full control of this player in this moment. I was on God mode. But most people on the qualifiers aren't really like cracked, so that was a little bit easier compared to what I face usually. So it wasn't too bad, but he quit after, man. So most guys, I don't think most people are even like, if you're struggling with qualifiers and foot champs, if you can see what I'm doing, which is these simple little things, you could do it too, bro. But all right, my fellas, I think I'm ended there. Hopefully this was a little bit more in depth and it kind of makes more sense now. I feel like when I was watching the video back a little bit, I think I nailed it. There's probably still gonna be some questions because it's a weird subject, but over time I feel like if you guys start checking for yourselves and you start seeing what animations do what, you'll be set. Trust me. Bye guys, catch you later. Peace.